Dear students, welcome to CE 342 class. Today we shall be demonstrating the experiment on direct shear. The first apparatus used in this test is the direct shear box. It consists of the following parts, which includes pressure plate and porous plates. The test shall be conducted using direct shear device as shown in the figure. It includes a shear load dial box. The displacement reading for both normal displacement and shear displacement can be taken from the dial gauge. For this test, we will need soil sample. Here we can see the weight of the soil sample is 1011.6 gram.
Now we will assemble the direct shear box. First, we will insert the porous plate. Then goes the filter paper. Next, the support is placed in position and fixed with the help of two pins. Make sure to take the inside height of the box before pouring the soil. Now the sample is poured in the empty space with the help of a spoon. Level the soil surface with a scale. The sample is then layered by a filter paper, followed by the porous plate. Take the height of the extruded portion of the pressure plate, which is recorded as 25 mm. The remaining weight of the soil is then taken. This reading is then subtracted from the initial weight to determine the weight of the sample used in the experiment.
Now, as you can see, the shear box is being placed in the shear device. The normal displacement gauge is placed in position. The initial reading is taken after placing the vertical load. Next, the shear displacement gauge is set up. The reading of this gauge is set to 0 initially. This is the shear load dial gauge. The applied load can be determined from the reading displayed here with the help of calibration equation. Now, the vertical load will be applied. We perform this test using 3 different loads. The first test will be done using a vertical load of 8 kg. Due to application of the 8 kg load, the corresponding normal displacement reading is found to be 423. Here we can see the load is gradually increasing. Correspondingly, both the normal displacement and shear displacement are changing. In this manner, we will record the reading of shear displacement, normal displacement and proving ring dial with an interval of 15 seconds until failure.
After 1 minute, the reading of the proving ring dial is recorded to be 40. The normal displacement reading is found to be 416. And the shear displacement reading is found to be 52.
This is the final datasheet of today's direct shear test. We can see that the sample has failed at 1.5 minutes. Using the measured values of shear displacement, normal displacement and shear load, you are required to plot the shear stress versus shear strength graph. This is the soil sample after failure in direct shear test. As you can see, the failure has occurred in the sand sample at the predetermined surface of load application. This brings us to the end of today's experiment. Thank you all.